Hey guys, my name is Allie and welcome to my third and final vlog. Today I'll be discussing the various shrines and temples that I had the opportunity to visit during my study abroad trip to Japan. I'm always really interested in learning about new cultures, traditions, and religions, so I was super excited to visit all of these beautiful places. The first shrine that I was able to visit was Meiji Shrine. Meiji Shrine was conveniently located super close to our first accommodation in Tokyo, so it was easy to visit the shrine. We were able to walk from our hotel to Meiji Shrine, and we were greeted by this massive torii gate. These torii gates often symbolize Shinto shrines. It was such a serene walk as we made our way towards the shrine. The paths around the shrine were very quiet, so we felt relaxed as soon as we got there. The entrance to the shrine itself was marked by another beautiful torii gate. Since I walked through all of the grounds surrounding Meiji Shrine, I walked through so many of these massive torii gates. They cause each entrance of the shrine to feel incredibly special since they mark the entrance to sacred grounds. Here's another example of a torii gate at the Meiji Shrine. Another essential part of entering a Shinto shrine is the stations like the one pictured here. At these stations, water is running to allow visitors to purify themselves before entering the shrine. Visitors can wash both their hands and their mouth, and this act is important since water has purifying properties in the Shinto faith. The next couple of pictures were taken after I entered the main grounds of the shrine. Seeing these structures was breathtaking, especially because this is the first shrine I visited in Japan. This was such a special moment for me. Of course, because the shrine and place of offering is a sacred space, I don't have any pictures of that specifically, but I think it's easy to tell how beautiful the shrine is just from these photos. I also prayed when I visited Meiji Shrine. Our professor taught us how to pray at Shinto shrines, so we felt prepared for this. Praying here was such a heartwarming and uplifting experience, and I can't recommend it enough. To pray at Shinto shrines, you make an offering, bow twice, clap twice, make your prayer, and bow once more. This is a picture of tablets at Meiji Shrine where people can write their wishes. I was happy to participate in each of the traditions at Meiji Shrine. These trees are another touching aspect of the Meiji Shrine. They are called Meioto Kusu, or the camphor tree couple. I learned that these trees represent happy marriage and family, and the rope connecting them represents a sacred connection. After I visited Meiji Shrine, I also got to visit Sensoji Temple in Asakusa. While Meiji is a Shinto shrine, Sensoji is a Buddhist temple. Both religions are important to Japanese culture, but there are clear distinctions between each faith. We were greeted by these magnificent gates once we arrived. In between the gates, there was also a large crowd and a street full of souvenir and food stalls, so it was great to look around there as well. The architecture all around Sensoji Temple was so impressive. This is a picture of a pagoda, which is another Buddhist structure. The temple itself was also beautiful. We cleansed ourselves with incense before entering, then made an offering and a prayer. At Buddhist temples, prayers are made by bowing, making your prayer, and then bowing slightly again. The last shrine I'll be covering today is the Itsukushima Shrine at Miyajima Island. This is a very famous Shinto shrine located near Hiroshima. We took the ferry to get to the island, and it was a relatively quick ride with gorgeous scenery. The shrine was also introduced by a massive torii gate. In addition, these statues are in front of the torii gate and represent protection. A fun aspect of Miyajima Island and the Itsukushima Shrine is that there are so many deer here. These deer are native to the island, and we learned that they don't feel threatened by humans because they are considered to be sacred messengers of the gods, so they are never disturbed. Here's another picture of one of the deer. They were friendly and relaxed, but we were warned that they have a huge appetite and will eat pretty much everything, so we had to be careful. This is a view in the shrine itself. It's a huge, impressive building that has many places to make offerings and prayers. The tide was low during our visit, but during high tide, the water makes it seem like this shrine is floating. This is the giant famous Torii Gate in the sand in front of the shrine. This was such a beautiful, unforgettable sight that we visited. Pictured here is one of my favorite views from the entire trip to Japan. I was amazed when I saw the mountains, all of the shrines and temples, and such a peaceful community. On Miyajima Island, there are also several other shrines and temples. Pictured here is another Buddhist pagoda. It's interesting to see the two religions that coexist and complement each other so nicely. I feel like this is so special and rare, especially since most religions only exist on their own. I loved seeing the interconnections between Shintoism and Buddhism throughout the trip and seeing how both faiths impact Japanese culture. Overall, going to shrines and temples was one of the most impactful, amazing experiences I had while in Japan. These trips were made even more special since I share these memories with my new friends that I made during the study abroad program. In this picture, I'm standing outside of Sensoji Temple with my friends Audrey and Roxanne. It was so great to be able to learn about Japanese culture through these shrines and temples, and I loved sharing these experiences with my friends.